tunes in. The West Coast's premier podcast network.
What's good? You're tuned in to Yes Ma'am Radio
On World Tune Radio.
It's your girl, Fo Deuce.
This is GT, the big figure. It's your boy Primo, everybody's favorite cousin.
It's your boy D Truth in the building.
It's DJ R Son, aka Sonny Burns, the truth in the booth.
We live, baby. Right now.
Not now, right now.
It's going down, yeah.
Woo! The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Just do music and shit.
What's going on, y'all? It's Yes Man Radio. What's
What it-
good?
What it do?
Building.
Yeah,
All
And
right,
it's that time
y'all.
again.
Hey,
Right
over
back where
here
we're supposed to be
with
at.
the flyness, repping the Y.
For sure.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, how
That's
y'all
another good
doing?
one. Pretty good, pretty
I'm
good.
good. I'm cooling, chilling,
Okay.
making it do what it do, baby.
That's
Glad to
what's
see
up.
everybody right now. Everybody looking good.
Yeah.
And healthy and everything.
You know, I stay looking good.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout
I don't know.
out to
I ain't seen him. I said, he be traveling.
All right, y'all. Make sure, can you hear us? Can everything sound good, look good? Make sure you put that in the chat. Help us out too from time to time. You already know what it is. Otherwise, shout out to the production team in the back, holding it down for Yes Ma'am and all the other World Tune Radio shows. All right. You ready? You ready, DJ? How the DJ feel at?
Let's do it. I'm chilling.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Ready to go.
Okay, let's go. All right, y'all. So yeah, all right. We're gonna do it, man. It's been a busy week. It's been hot.
It's been real hot, actually.
Yeah.
It's been burning up, actually. I mean,
all
it's not
over
that
the world
bad,
it's been hot.
but it's been. We felt it here in Oceanside for sure. I would agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It was actually a cooler day today.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was out of all the other
And then when you
days.
work in the kitchen, you gonna
Still
know
hot.
for sure. Yeah. So I already know. But I know when the temperature changes.
Thank you for your
So-
service, Primo.
I was about to call you the other day.
And if you want your food cooked right, look Primo up, man. I'm not even gonna let you know where he's
Yeah,
at.
'cause
If
I-
you
I-
know, you know.
We don't need no extra business.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm just
We
saying.
struggling. We short-handed. But hey, Jesus, I'm telling you, you already know I got
Yeah.
you. Just
You know, all I
just show up.
know all I gotta do is hit you. You
That's
working? Oh.
Yep, I'm coming through. I already know what he get. Jesus get the same thing every single
Every
time.
time. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it. We do this on Thursday, 7 o'clock on the West, 9 Central, 10 on the East. Make sure you sharing the link right now. Make sure you let everybody know what's going on. They need to check us out. So you know all those things that's on the social media sites. Go ahead and just like, share, subscribe, all of them. All right.
It's free.
Hey, it's free. All right, y'all. So about this time, we do the tribute. This is where we give tribute, pay our homage to those who have paved the way in hip hop in the community of the world, Craig.
Of the world.
Not
Of
just
the
the
world. Not just the city. Oceanside, stand up. All right, y'all. So today we are talking about a very special person. His birthday just passed a little bit ago. And so we are going to give it out for no other than the almighty late great Prince Rogers Nelson,
Yeah.
also known as Prince.
The artist. He's the artist.
Yes, the
Formerly
artist
known as.
and the artist formerly known as Prince. All of that. All right. Born June 7th, 1958. Was an American singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist. Woo, already. Was born and raised in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Prince signed a record deal with Warner Brothers Record at the age of 19, releasing the albums For You in 78 and Prince in 79. He went to achieve critical success with the innovative albums Dirty Mind, Controversy, and 1999. His sixth album, Purple Rain, was recorded with his backup band, The Revolution, and was the soundtrack to the film acting debut of the same name. Purple Rain continued.
About to confuse all them peas.
Peter Piper, Purple Rain continued critically success for Prince and was a major commercial success, spending 6 consecutive months at the top of the Billboard 200. Prince won the Academy Award for Best Original Song Score. After disbanding The Revolution, Prince released Sign of the Times in '87, widely hailed by critics as the magnum opus. And then in '93, after a Warner Brothers dispute, he changed his stage name to the unpronounceable symbol, known as the fans as the love symbol.
Smart guy.
Yes, very smart, and was often referred to as the artist formerly known as Prince, as we said that earlier. Prince sold over 120 million albums worldwide, ranking his among the best-selling music artists of all time. All time. His awards included the Grammy President's Merit Award, the American Music Award for the Achievement of Merit, the Billboard Icon Award, an Academy Award, and a Golden Globe Award. He was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2004 and in the UK Hall of Fame in 2006, the Rhythm of Blues Music Hall of Fame in 2016, and was indicted twice into the Black Music and Entertainment Walk of Fame in 2022.
That's crazy.
This year. Right. Twice.
Yeah.
Man.
Deserved.
Yes. Well deserved. And, shout out to Prince, too, man. I think, just looking at the little bios, and you guys even remember that comedy with Dave Chappelle when he was talking about he played in his. That's a true story.
That's a true story.
That's a true story. He was balling
Prince
in
can
his.
actually play ball.
Yeah,
I've heard that from numerous people.
Yeah.
Prince can hoop.
That's what
Yeah.
He's a big basketball fan.
Yeah.
Yep. So he was actually, that was his thing, balling up until I think high school, so sophomore year, and then he started performing and doing his music. Right.
Yeah, he was definitely a baller.
Yeah.
That was a true.
And
it was Hollywood true stories, by the way. But
yeah, I was going to say too that basketball was just the top. That's the love of his. That's what he loved. But he played football. He played baseball. Anything that he touched, he pretty much was like at the top. Good. Very competitive. So yeah, man. Shout out to Prince. Shout out to my mama. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Chris Parks. The big Chris Parks. That when he passed away, I don't know if y'all remember this. Y'all might not have been here, but it was on a Thursday. He took over the show. So what I'm gonna say, no, Chris mine. No, we was listening to Prince all day, and he had backup albums and music.
Y'all remember when he put the whole thing? He got on stage with the slave on his face because he was trying to get his masters to his stuff.
Yeah.
To his records and everything.
Yeah, to his music.
And it was like an award show, and he got on stage, or he would walk around with slave on his face, and everybody was what is that? What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
Man. Just he just stood up for just something. It was revolutionary, so.
But there was the
label
was taking advantage.
Yeah, the label was taking advantage of him, so.
I respect Prince, but I'm not a big Prince fan. For something I just can't get into.
So you like Michael Jackson more than Prince?
Yeah, I do.
I feel like it's two different.
I respect his music, and I respect because
they never did music together. That's one thing.
You put the slave joint up
there you go. Boom.
Yeah. I don't know. I just could never get into him.
Yeah. No, I like Prince.
It was more like rock. Rock.
Prince had a lot of different stages.
And
I got a homegirl that loves
people.
Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rock with him, but I've never played Prince music.
Yeah, I'm sorry for you.
I love Purple Rain.
That's it. What else?
I mean, I love
Purple Rain. Nothing compares to you. I will die for you.
Hold on.
1999.
All I know is Purple Rain.
Cadillac, Adored. Don't let these kids. And I'm just saying.
Y'all remember the Greatest Romance? I bet y'all that was in the 90s. That was later on. That was good.
I don't know. Maybe I
Diamonds and Pearls.
Oh yeah, everybody. I like Diamonds and Pearls, especially when Cam remixed it.
I'm just saying, man. Like, and I think he had like 39. I want to say he had like 39 albums that when he passed away, that undone. Like, I mean, or not undone, but done.
Yeah, I like the fact that like I watch interviews and a lot of people, everybody has nothing but great things to say about Prince, or like how he helped them, or how he tried to help the next generation coming up. Like I definitely respect that. I don't see nobody that has something bad to say about Prince other than, you know, you're like, oh, Prince got his ass out. Other than that, there's nothing else you can say.
This dude can play ball,
like
bro.
He was showing his ass.
Yeah.
And Prince was slaying the girls though, man. He was not.
Oh, absolutely.
He was not.
Peter Piper picked Peppers and Prince picked Pretty PYT.
I like that.
Prince is on it.
Yeah, man. But yeah, definitely a pioneer in music. He wasn't afraid to go outside of, you know, the regular, you know, just R&B.
He owned all his masters too, right?
Yeah, and that too.
And that's why that was
crazy.
The whole thing,
Nas wanted to do an album with him or something like that. He was like, "You own your masters?" And I was like, "Nah." He was like,
Yeah.
Curry.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hey,
Crazy.
What that would have been, how
That's
prolific that would have been.
But you know how bad Nas gotta feel like. I bet he owned his masters now.
Yeah.
He got it to where his daughter ain't gonna never be broke, bro.
Prince was doing that way back. Everybody just catching up.
Yeah.
Like all these new boys now. That's the thing. No, I need my masters. I'm
But
like,
that's good.
I thought like that.
All the
20
old
years
cats
ago.
are selling their masters now.
Yeah, I thought I'm not.
They're all selling them for a
But
ticket off
to
this
stand
planet. I
up
don't know.
and do
No,
that.
now you saw Irv
That was
Gotti
dope.
sold a portion, half of his masters for like $300 million. I said, damn. Huh?
Half the who?
I forget who it is, some company, but they gonna. He basically got $100 million. The other 200 is like kind of like a loan to do movies and all this other stuff. He's supposed to be doing the Supreme Team, kind of like how 50 do BMF and all that. He gonna do Supreme Team. I said, like a series. I said, oh, that's gonna be dope.
Okay.
That's gonna be real dope.
In case y'all don't know, the Supreme Team, they ran things.
They ran things.
BMF.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Same vein of that, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
If you don't worry about
If you know, you know.
You know, you know. It's Yes Man Radio. We're going to go ahead and get into one music, one song, one track, maybe two. And then when we come back, don't you go nowhere. It's everybody's favorite cousin time. Hey, Primo.
The week in the gun.
All right, y'all. Yes, man.
I hold my mic off.
It's the hood princesses deem me, and SP the ghost what I say, believe me. The empire's built off of loyalty, built up with royalty, but it's in the hood, so the disorderly. Demon won't lead the block, SP leave it, and Deuce 5 in the scarf, guess I gotta leave it. And shout to the baby mamas in their pajamas that are holding it in llama when it's time for the drama. Time to give it up, and trying to live it up, and house on the hill with a truck biggest. And if we got beef, I'm coming through, you better duck. And SPD block, stay yelling what? And I ain't going nowhere, so you best get used to me. See me hit the floor, ride or die, and shoot for me. Nobody wanna see P flip. The ghost of the dangerous LLC chick. Whoa.
He couldn't, but the smartest thing is,
Your highness, God put me here to shine. I'm diamonds. I look good in a scarf and pajamas. I'm the poster child for all baby mamas. Be who I be, you can like me or not. You can love me or hate me. I'm straight from the block. Yeah, homegirl hot, but I'm taking a spot and give it up. gotta give it up. I'm a real princess and a royalty. And my empire was built on loyalty. And I ain't going nowhere, so get used to me. You can love me and hate me, I'm straight to the block. You can love me and hate me, I'm straight to the block. You can love me and hate me, I'm straight to the block. Yeah, homegirl hot, but I'm taking a spot and give it up. Gotta give it up. I'm a real princess and a royalty. And my empire was built on loyalty. Ain't going nowhere, so get used to me and give it up. Gotta give it up. I'm a real princess and a royalty. And my empire was built on loyalty. And I ain't going nowhere, so get used to me and give it up. Gotta give it up. Gotta give it up. No, I got plenty in my mind and my body ready. No days off, cause my grind is steady. Dangerous I'ma be who I be, you can like me or not. You can love me or hate me, I'm straight from the block. Yeah, homegirl hot, but I'm taking a spot. Give it up, gotta give it up. I'm a real princess and a royalty. And my empire was built on loyalty. And I ain't going nowhere, so get used to me and give it up, gotta give it up. I'm a real princess and a royalty. And my empire was built on loyalty. And I ain't going nowhere, so get used to me and give it up, gotta give it up. Yeah, gotta give it up. 5 long years, y'all. It's my time. I see you up. I see you Billy. I see you Styles. Dangerous LLC. Coming to the store near you, the hood mother princess. You heard? Yeah.
Don't we just laugh like you seem crazy?
There we go.
Hey, what's going on? Yes, ma'am. Entertainment Radio in the building.
And we back.
Tell somebody to tell somebody.
Tell somebody to tell somebody. And then tell that other person again to remind them because they probably forgot.
They didn't forget about this. All right, y'all. It's Yes, ma'am. Radio. Everybody's favorite cousin time.
Everybody's favorite cousin.
Primo.
What it do?
All right, this is that. This
do
week.
it again because now you're back.
Okay, now I'm back. Wink it again. I don't know if I went to right eye or not, but you get the idea, whatever. Because I can't see I'm used to seeing myself.
Yeah.
But this is good though. This or that this week.
I took it sad. Oh, that's right.
So I had a couple of them, but this one kind of stuck out. This or that. Whether you homeschool your kids or send your kids to a public school. And I felt like that was a good question to ask, considering the things that happen in schools, from bullies to school shootings and everything. So, and I don't have kids myself, but I know I feel like I know where I stand at. So I'm especially.
You have no kids, huh?
I don't have no kids.
You don't want kids?
I didn't say that. This ain't Ask Primo question time. But no, actually,
we're out of time.
Actually, I don't. I'm not scared of having them, but I don't think I should because it's crazy, right? It's hard, man. It's hard, and I can only imagine what
expensive.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what you got like kids,
like
look,
babies. But look, this is how I think about it. I know we all on top of that quick, but look, this is how I think about it. You don't want to leave a part of you here, your legacy.
We are going.
I mean, I'm on social media now. I'm everywhere. I mean, like everything gonna be.
But when you go,
like,
a piece of you is still on this earth to carry on your legacy.
He's sounding like my dad right now.
Also, are you ready for that responsibility?
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of people making them and then handling them.
Facts.
I mean, I'm not even.
And then your kids got to be dealing with those kids.
Right.
I feel like the stress. Think about like you worrying about somebody. And like you can't control what they do.
Kids or no kids, put it down in the chat.
But imagine the love you get from a kid is like no other.
Well, some kids you don't give no parents love, bro.
Love you give.
You talking about older kids when they come up young? Oh, they're gonna love you to death. Yeah. And that's on you to make sure it goes the right direction.
True. Okay, but
shout out to Rashawn and Karina. They still love me the same.
So, first question, DT, homeschool or public school? Why you say that? Why?
because
you went through it yourself.
I went to public school, but there's public schools where you learn everything.
But at the same time, you know what's going on, and you live in California. You live in a bigger area than you did when you was growing
and my
up.
kids go to public school.
I'm just saying, you don't ever worry like somebody gonna.
You can't.
What do you mean?
You can't. If you do that, you're gonna go crazy because they're not just doing it in schools; they're doing it everywhere, right? So you just gotta hope and pray your kid is not in that situation. It pisses me off.
I say school because first of all, those people need jobs. They professionals and all of that, so to speak. And then
real teacher.
You got your hands full at home anyways. You schooling them a whole different type of way.
Exactly.
How to navigate in the world.
How to read people.
How to rep your family and, and different things, that they should pick up on as time goes on. You know what I'm saying? What stuff they supposed to be listening to, what stuff ain't got nothing to do with them. You're supposed to learn all that. I can't stand a little child in a grown person conversation.
I know that's right, Austin.
No, he said, would you get your ass out of here?
Yeah. And I remember being that kid trying to
I tell my daughter that all the time.
I understand.
Don't get popped in the mouth.
Yeah.
I'd rather not be around.
When I first heard like somebody calling their moms like their name,
yeah, that's
like their
crazy.
given name, and you ain't
and they let them.
Like, who you talking to?
Yeah.
So that's the mom's fault too. She should get smacked for that. That's not her, just him too. No matter.
Right. Maybe if she didn't raise them and they saying on there, I get that part.
I bet you.
I don't know. It don't matter.
Play that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? Like you ain't gonna call your grandma about her name.
Grandma gave out the worst.
You got a name
ever.
for granny, grandma, nana,
yeah,
something.
I didn't know my grandma's name till I was 20 years old.
Because in her time, they ain't had no room for the BS.
Yeah.
You mess around and don't listen, or you even pause or anything, that could be, a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It could get you in all kinds of trouble. Like, no, if I said, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that's what I said. You learning all that in homeschool, and then in school, you need that teacher. Teachers are important. You know what I mean? Like, because they got, to me, a teacher should be an outlet away from the parent.
Yo, and let's not get it twisted. Teachers just don't teach in school while they're in school. They taking this stuff home.
Yeah.
They doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So their whole life is around presenting that to all these kids. Half of them don't listen. Whatever. Some of them
deal with different
attention.
attitudes too.
Some of them just don't get it. Some of them don't even care.
Right.
So they got to deal with a whole classroom of all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Your kid is just one of them. So you got to gear your child up to be like, make sure you ain't the dummy in the back playing.
Yeah.
You know?
So especially when you know your kid is bad, you like, whoo.
So, dudes, what you think?
Go to school.
what you got on the whole ordeal? I mean, because I know Zaire already.
He almost done.
Yo, let's not forget some of those teachers that put their life on the line when it hit the fan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For those kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they love them kids just like you.
Yeah, man. Shout out to those teachers out there.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Honestly, I think public school is good for being social.
That too.
Yeah. So definitely, you got to know how to act around people.
Yeah, and then you kind of like this is kind of the world's program type deal.
Yeah.
But I also feel that you can't just leave it to school to teach your kid everything. Like you have to be, you got to teach your kid more stuff too.
You got to get them ready
on
for
the
that.
side.
For the world.
Yeah.
For the world,
Especially
but
when you
also
black.
culture, right? Like
especially.
we got to teach them your history so that they don't repeat, the things that, they can stay away from that necessarily don't need. So yeah, definitely. I was in public school. I was cool, and especially if you have a kid that's kind of like academically up there, you're gonna adjust.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think now if you are able to homeschool and you're like a great teacher,
yeah,
then I could understand that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you just like you barely got through high school and you trying to homeschool your kids, come on, bro.
Shout out to the parents that recognize their kids are excelling and they do everything in their power to make them advance.
Yeah.
That's important.
Now that's another thing too. Now if your child's excelling too much, so much to the part where like they're just
School,
bored
yeah.
with school, then that's something else. You know.
So what you
that
think?
might be like a private school.
I
type.
think I went through the whole school process, and I don't have nothing bad to say about it. I feel like I still got friends from being in school, and I feel like
I like the good and the bad.
I had friends that I didn't see no more in high school because we went to school together from elementary to middle school, and all of a sudden they just disappeared.
Yeah.
And then we just run into them like later on, they just graduating or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dang, where you been at, man? Where you been? Or like, oh, it's like, oh, I've just been homeschooled. So I feel like that kind of does something to the kids who used to having these friends, and now all of a sudden, okay, well, I'm not sending you to this school because it's this.
But like, okay, this girl in my neighborhood, she was homeschooled up until high school. But of course, everybody knows her because she was always around.
Yeah.
And then once we got to high school, like, oh, you come to school for real? She's like, yeah, I'm going to high school. Oh, then it was normal.
Yeah.
But I think it was because maybe her mom did a good job as far as making sure she was social.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it worked
taking her out to events.
Right. Like she was in the neighborhood playing with us, and we at the baseball games and stuff.
So she was always around. She wasn't never missing. She was just missing.
Just didn't go to
Especially
school.
if you live in the P's, you got to be social. With a gang of people around you.
Absolutely. And at this time, this is when you outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you just make sure that street light don't catch you. But we everywhere in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good transition too. Like if like especially the middle school and the elementary school, those are like kind of like every time, like that's your time of learning. Because once you get to high school, you kind of know what you know, and you grow into a pattern already.
You are kind of
right. So if she had her hand in that, but still let her go out and play, and just to be part of the neighborhood, I think that's a good transition.
My mom was not like that. I had to stay in front of the house while the park was in the front. I stayed in the apartment complex. I stayed in the back. At a basketball court that didn't have no basket. And by the woods, I mean, luckily there was the woods. All the kids want to go to the woods. So we all want to go to. So that's how I mingle. But like, come here, Roger, come here. My mom was not having it, bro. I'm telling you. I can't hang around.
Because you're the oldest, though.
But what does that mean?
Only thing I can think is like, because I bet your little sister, she was gone, right?
Neither one of us can go outside.
I don't get it.
No, like she was young. My mom was that protective. I can't go to the park. I mean, people get hurt. Everybody at the park, man. So what?
I don't know, man.
My mom
was you a crying?
No.
I don't know.
No.
My parents was like that. My dad was kind of like that. It was like every once in a while.
My mom didn't want to go to the park. So that means I can't go to the park. Because she wanted to be able to watch you. That's the whole thing.
Oh, my mom think we gone. Hey, look, I'm going to give you this story. So, like, how old was I? I want to say my mom said I was like 3 or 4. 3 or 4, I got a brand new bike, right? I know my grandfather lives across town.
Right.
I get on my bike, and I rode to my grandfather's house. Nobody knows where I'm at. My mom said she going crazy, looking everywhere. They thinking like, my other grandfather's house is a big ditch. They think they got people looking in the ditch.
Oh my goodness.
And then my grandfather calls them. No, she called my grandfather. And he was like, yeah, little snotty nose boy came over here. So I had my tote wagon on and everything, right? He said, he came to the door and said, I pulled it up like, hey, granddad, so my nose is snotty. So my mom said, I told her when she got there, I said, Mom, I looked both ways. Because I had to cross the street.
Yeah.
I did, right?
But I guess we had walked that street before. Because she used to say, if it was a car a mile down the street, I wouldn't move. So she was like, so I must want no cars coming, so I went. Man, she said she got me home. She was like, I was so scared for you. She said my daddy went to work. He went to work on me. I never did that again.
Right, I was going to say, because she didn't tell you ahead of time, but she told you after that, right?
Your daddy gonna get you when you get home.
But yeah, my mom's always let us run.
That's good. My mama was cool. It was my dad that was more the stricter one. So
when I was younger, it was cool. I don't know what happened when we got older. I guess she seen something.
Like,
No,
my
stay
kids
right
ain't
here.
gonna be it. Nobody's. Yeah.
Yo, my mom gave us instructions that we never would listen. You know what I'm saying? Because we got home from school before her. I ain't supposed to be saying it, but we got home from school before her.
Yeah, we
so
did
she
too.
was like, I get off at work at 4:30. You get home at 3 or something like that. Stay your ass in the house.
Exactly. And don't touch.
Don't come out. Now,
Don't let nobody in the house.
I just thought, we didn't know. We just thought that she said, you know, don't go nowhere. Don't do nothing until I say so because you don't move till I say so.
Yeah.
I took it like that. We weren't supposed to be home by ourselves. So we outside. I live in projects, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm way out there playing football and all of that. This is how it sounds when my mom come home. When my mom come home, she walk right out in the front of the crib and she start yelling my name. She start yelling my name like loud, like bullhorn,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That voice, you know you in trouble.
Somebody halfway down the street or whatever, you know, I'm playing or whatever. They like, yo, your mom's calling you. I'm like, word? Yo, drop what I'm doing. I head home as fast as I can, right? Running or riding my bike or doing whatever I'm doing, trying to get there. Soon as I get there, my mom's standing there in front of the spot and she's like this. Yeah, come.
Now you like, oh,
Yo,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
On after that, but you know, I wasn't supposed to be out because, you know, someone could call on me or if anything happened to me or whatever, then, you know, that's what it is. I can get hit by a car. She's at work.
Yeah.
Oh, big deal.
Yeah, that's what you
I never
doing
knew.
in the hood,
As
though.
a child, you don't know that.
Yeah.
You just know that
You just wanna
I got
play.
this amount of time to have
Yeah,
fun.
yeah,
Once you
yeah.
get home, talking about is my homework done, this, now, I got to eat. Could probably watch some TV and take my
go to bed.
And
Yeah.
you better not be out there playing in your school shoe.
That part. Yeah, that's a whole fact.
Bro.
Gotta come home in the
You know
chain.
you want to sport your fly stuff.
Yeah.
I got too
Yeah.
many beatings. Too many. Don't go outside and get wet. Everybody got a water gun.
That's it.
What am I supposed to do?
Right.
I mean, I took that L.
I got a story for that too, but we're gonna go ahead and get to this music. We'll be right back. I'll tell y'all later. All right, y'all. It's Yes Man Radio every Thursday, 7:00 on the West. Go tell somebody, man. It's Yes Ma'am. When we come back, you already know what time it is. The bigger figure.
That's
That
part of
new
the
music.
show.
Boy.
I'm telling you, it's one of the good parts of the show. But nah, dog, I remember the last beating I got. My mom was like, Roger, do not go outside and get your clothes wet. Do not. And I'm like, Mom, I ain't noticed at the time. I'm like, everybody got super soakers. It's super soaker time, man. So I'm like, bro. I told my best friend to this day, he know. I said, Alan, I can't get wet, man. My mama told me not to get wet.
He got you wet on
He's,
purpose.
yes, he said.
He's thinking about to get his ass beat tonight.
And I did. I did. I mean, after that point, I was like, oh, well, I might as well join the kids. But, bro, I
The
paid
last
for
time I
it.
got an ass whipping, I was in the 8th grade. I got suspended from school on my birthday. And she tried to beat me, right? And I just stood there. And she was like, go to your damn daddy house. So I'm like, all right.
That's what happened to me.
I
My
go over there
mom-
and I had to pick up fucking pine cones.
But no, my mom said she tried to get me. She didn't even want to do it, but she did it because she said she was gonna do it. But I just was like, I just took it. I took the licks, and she was just and left. I mean, she was mad because I mean,
Defeated, like, this shit ain't working.
This shit ain't working. So, but that was the last beat I got. That was the very last one.
People hold their breath, cause she smells of corrosion and death. Watch the company you keep and the crowd you bring, cause they came to do drugs and you came to sing. So if you're gonna be the best, I'ma tell you how. Put your hands in the air and take the vow. I know I can be what I wanna be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I wanna be. Boys and girls, listen again. This is for grown-looking girls who's only 10. The ones who watch videos and do what they see. As cute as can be, up in the club with fake ID. careful before you meet a man with HIV. You can host a TV like Oprah Winfrey. Whatever you decide, be careful. Some may be rapist, so act your age. Don't pretend to be older than you are. Give yourself time to grow. You're thinking he can give you wealth, but so young boys, you can use a lot of help. You know, you're thinking life's all about smoking and ice. You don't want to be my age and can't read and write, begging different women for a place to sleep at night. Smart boys turn them in and do whatever they wish. If you believe you can achieve, then say it like this: I know I can be what I wanna be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I wanna be. Now, go.
Can I kick it? To all the people who be dressed like a father. Before this, did you really know what I was? Comprehend through the trackboard, why? Getting mentions on the tip of the vibe. Rock and roll to the beat of the funk song. Like the feet really good on the rhythm rug. If you feel the urge to freak through the jitterbug, come and spread your arms if you really need a hug. Afrocentric living gives a big shrug. A life filled with, that's what I love. A lower plateau is what we're above. If you diss us, we won't even think of. We'll nipper the dog and give a big shove. This rhythm really hits like a stunt glove. Like a box of positives, it's a plus love. As the trial flies high like a dove. Just like music.
Oh man.
Hey. All right, all right.
Man, you jump on that and rap, Primo. You got to ride on that.
I can't hear nothing now.
Hip-hop. Shout out to
There you go.
There
you go. Let's hear something, Primo.
This ain't my time. This your time.
Yes, I'm gonna hear something.
All right, shit. You say you want to hear something? Let me spit something real quick, and I'm tough with it. And I know they like this. However, I didn't write this. How I did this. I didn't see that shit was dope.
I put him on the spot. He was like, "What's my hottest 16 right now?"
I was like, "Dang, I didn't expect that. I'll be ready next time."
Ready.
So we got this. Oh, we jumping straight in the middle. I don't get no introduction.
You did. That was you.
Oh, that was my introduction.
The music.
Oh, okay.
You put me on the spot.
Right
You
there.
got my face up there.
Oh, you looking crazy out there, man. But next time, I'll be ready for y'all.
Best part of the show.
Last time, I did have some shit for Arson. Arson was like, "Oh, you got bars?" It was like, "What was it?" But he caught me off guard right there.
Yeah. I'm sitting here talking. I ain't doing my homework. So look. Anyway,
New music. I mean,
new music.
You got some Beyonce,
Nothing.
some Drake.
I ain't listen. Look, I ain't listen to Beyonce. I ain't listen to the Drake. I did listen to the Chris Brown though.
I haven't heard
Like,
that.
I like the
yeah,
Chris
he
Brown.
was on the
Yeah.
what do you call it? Noriega's
Yeah. The,
Oh yeah, I seen the
Drake
show.
Jam.
well, Drink Champs.
Yeah.
So you haven't heard the Drake at all?
Nope. I heard it was trash, so I didn't even take the time to listen to it.
It's not trash.
Different style.
It's dance music, bro.
He's doing like world music. and
Like,
stuff
yeah.
like that. He's on that.
He is literally not. He is
Remember how he
an
did the
artist.
album and it was all like dance hall type of music?
Right.
I ain't doing dance.
Yeah.
Right now he's doing his more
I
like
like that
house.
Yeah.
Kind of vibe.
Why not?
If you was
Why
at a
not?
wedding, Arson, you would definitely have that album on your playlist for sure.
Oh, I play a couple of joints. I probably go into his classic too. But here's my thing: Drake, you can do that little this and that. You ain't no full-fledged singer like that.
Nah, that's a lot of people
You know what I'm
say.
saying? You got
It's
you
Drake
got a
singing on
couple
it.
of those joints. You know, you got away with the hotline joint and then a couple of them.
Yeah.
And, you know, you close your eyes, do your thing. Ain't nobody want to hear no whole rest of that. Though.
You don't think so?
They trying to switch it up, man. That the French Montana joint was hard.
I heard that was
I
pretty
like
good.
French's joint.
It was
That was
hard,
good.
man.
Yeah.
And I got my stuff up. Oh, the game comes out next month, July 8th.
I'm excited.
Drillmatic.
Yeah,
y'all know I rock with Game. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Brent Fires. You know Brent Fires is.
Brent Fires.
He got a joint, Wasteland, coming out. Burner Boy.
Okay.
He got a joint. Yeah, he got a joint coming out on
that's
July
that
7th.
world music. So that's in that vibe because right now, like the Afro beats and all
Afro-
that
yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
everybody
Afro.
rocking to that. So
Yeah.
Drake is like, I'm gonna keep something in the same vein of that. You think he ain't gonna be doing features on people's trap stuff?
Right.
Of
Yeah,
course.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
of course,
He's gonna be everywhere.
It would be, yeah.
Like he always is.
Yeah.
Like I was telling Primo, Drake just gave you something in a different genre for him to make more money.
And then some of that stuff too. Some of that stuff too is like, you know, how Yeezy's one hit people late. You know that?
Right.
Yeah.
Some of these songs you be like, boom, they play it 25 times on the radio every day, whatever. You gonna be like, all right, yeah, it's kind of catchy, blah blah blah. And you never know.
Yeah.
But if you hear it 10
Girl
times
like
a day,
you gonna like it too.
Yeah, that's what radio do though. They force you to like.
if you play that shit 10 times a day, you ain't got no choice but to.
I could turn something off 10 times a day. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, you right about that.
You right.
Yeah.
Know that.
I guess it's easier now.
B.O.B. Better Than Drugs. I ain't heard of B.O.B. joint in a
Me
long
neither.
time.
He been gone for a minute,
Yeah.
actually.
They got Ride Wave, but they ain't got the exact date. They supposed to drop next month. Neo,
Shout out to my man Keith
Self-Explanatory.
at Marathon. You can call me Rob.
Tiger. I ain't no Tiger fan, but he
Tiger
dropping.
do play joint. He's another one too. Tiger.
Yeah.
He ain't like the best or nothing, but he always got slappers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he do come with some kind of club in,
Yeah.
strip
He
club
always
in.
got something.
Yeah, he do.
You know how to ride that.
Like he came out of nowhere with that.
club beat.
What is that? Racks up, rack, shorty.
Rack
up,
Rack City. Rack City, yeah. Tiger.
Yeah, that joint went
Before
crazy.
That, it was
Before
like, before that, it was like Make It Nasty.
Make
Yeah,
It
that's
Nasty.
what. Yeah, he come with the
When he
anthem.
did that Faded.
Yeah,
I'm Faded. Faded. Actually, that came out kind of after, but that's when he was like riding the
but
wave.
listen to him. Like
you was playing like three
those
of
is
his same
hits.
songs at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, those is hits.
Like, and they always going.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what he's doing or whatever. He's in Young Money still or not? He's
Nah.
No,
He been.
I don't think nobody
Alright,
with Young Money no more.
Yeah.
He's still moving around with people. He's on like a lot of the
Well, he from Cali.
remix. Yeah,
He just
he does his thing.
he in that scene. You know, then he was with the
Shout out to
Kardashian chick. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
you got Lizzo
He messed
special, Consequences,
Consequence.
Consequences coming
What?
out. Lil Baby, he'll be out this month.
Little baby keep making bangers.
Yeah, definitely. You heard the Snoop that Snoop got it. Well, I think last month I said Snoop. You know, he dropped the album.
Yeah.
That joint was
I be
hard.
playing that murder.
And you know, I ain't big on Snoop.
That was like the compilation album, though, right?
No.
Oh, it's
His
album.
album.
Yeah.
Snoop had it?
Yeah.
He got some joints.
It's hard too.
Damn.
He just dropped another joint, Death Row, but it's alright. I ain't really, you know. But you got Jacquees, Bankroll Freddie, Joey Badass, The RZA.
The RZA.
Damn.
I didn't know what.
RZA dropped again.
Yeah.
Right,
Bobby
okay.
Digital and the Pit of
It's
Snakes.
summertime.
Dang, it is.
And they got a
summertime.
joint from Prodigy.
Okay.
Who put that together?
I don't know. No, it's a joint from Prodigy. They said Prodigy. July 29th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
The
Lost-
Book of Heron.
Lost Verses and
The
stuff.
book of
Okay.
that's gonna be some.
The Book of Heron.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's gonna be some stuff we never
Y'all
heard
see
of.
the,
But
BET Awards?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was alright this year, man.
Shout out to Lizzo. I mean, not Lizzo. Lotto. All up on that glass.
Yeah, Lotto was looking good.
Yo,
I didn't see.
Lotto thick,
yo,
yo.
Little Kim.
Lord have mercy, man. And then do you know they put a meme up with the old Lil' Kim
Yeah.
and the new Lil' Kim? I was like, damn, Kim.
She don't look. She just like Michael
Yo,
Jackson.
But she
Yo,
looked way better
yo,
before.
Yeah, she
But
did.
yo,
She
but
was
Kim-
fire.
In the middle of a performance, she missed a step. She was coming down the step and she
Yeah.
was rapping. And then when she missed the step, she was like, oh shit.
Oh, no. Our son would catch that.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah, you know,
But she did it like a G though.
yeah,
You know,
she covered
Her
it.
body just,
Yeah.
Her face.
man.
She look like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, she don't look right.
Damn.
She got little legs and then just like pop
She
out.
look. She looks terrible.
Yeah.
And she
That's
tried-
still the queen bee right
I
there.
mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's still dope. I just think.
I mean, and then she changed the skin color too. Like she light as. Come on, she did the whole Sammy Sosa thing, bro. She did. And Little Kim been looking good for years, and
Little Kim was looking good before she got under that knife.
Yeah, she was.
Bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Maybe
But
she
they got
just
a
never
boot
wanted-
job and shop right there.
Maybe she just never
You
wanted
didn't have to
wrinkles
do
or
it,
something.
huh?
Oh
Nah,
no,
man.
she didn't want to be dark or something. Like
Nah,
she
it's
like
not that.
everything.
I felt
kept
like she got gassed into that like Biggie was like be the Marilyn Monroe of hip hop or whatever.
Yeah, but she didn't change after that till years.
because she didn't need to do all that.
Yeah.
Let's stop talking about it before we get beat up. Like
She ain't need to do none of that.
Hollywood and all of that. They be feeling like that's status and they can get stuff done and all of that.
And then you think, but people ain't gonna notice. You got whole posters of you
like working on a
everywhere.
car, son, but it's your body. Like what
Hey.
you doing?
You see, they celebrated Diddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
The Lifetime
Lifetime
Achievement Award.
for Diddy.
He need
Shout
that.
out to Diddy. You know,
He
he's been
needed
putting
that.
the work in the game.
You know,
for a
that
while.
that was reminding me. I was like, man, getting old out here. yo. Like,
Diddy look the same though.
nah,
Yeah,
man.
because Diddy washed out
know.
all the gray.
I watched Diddy's whole career.
Diddy washed out
Yet I'm
all
like,
the gray.
damn, I'm getting old out here, yo. when these guys are getting Lifetime Achievement Awards, I'm like, oh man.
I remember seeing it on the TV when we was like, Aretha Franklin, Lifetime
That's what
Achievement
I'm
Award.
saying.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Them the people you used to see getting.
And that's what's tough
Yo.
about getting older too, man. Being adults.
You ever wonder if the dudes is so rich they like, nah, I want it now while I'm here. Give me my flowers now, son. I know.
Diddy,
I know it's
That's
early,
probably
but
why-
whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably why too, because
Yeah.
they ain't even wait another 10 years. 'Cause nowadays it's like,
celebrating me. I want to talk my stuff.
I mean, but
Yeah.
he Diddy put in a lot of work still,
He
like
has,
in a
he
lot
has.
in a short amount of time.
Yo, I
Diddy
thought that
a
was
man.
cold that he didn't give Miami any kind of love, and she's
Yeah,
up there
yeah,
with
yeah.
the poppy sign and all of that.
Yeah.
And he shouted out,
Everybody.
people that passed.
Yeah, he did his little joint to
He
Kim.
could have just gave her a little mwah, something
Yeah.
like that.
I see you, man.
They not together.
Yeah.
They just
He
deal with
was
each
like
other.
in the back, I love you too. And like, she's in the front with the sign. I'm like, come on, bro. I know they
in
went
the
home.
back.
That didn't go well. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, that didn't go well. Anyways.
Hey man,
Diddy.
But the Chris Brown joint is, I like that joint.
Okay.
Listen to that. That's it, man. Because ain't too much really been coming out. I think they saved it all for July. You saw so much stuff
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on that little baby though.
Okay.
I definitely want to hear that. And Primo, what you think about the YSL joint?
I haven't heard it. What is it? I mean,
He's
is
like,
it, I don't know. Yeah, why you keep like
I'm
doing
gonna
that to me?
smack him.
Ask somebody else.
I'm like, don't ask me.
I didn't think.
What is that?
I'm talking about Young Thug and Gunna getting locked up. That's
Oh, okay, all right. I ain't heard it. See, I don't know why he do this to me every time. He could ask anybody in the room, but I got to answer. But I feel like it reminds me of a Boondocks episode, like where rappers snitch on themselves. Remember that one episode?
Yeah.
He said, I shot him 9 times, but most def did though. I forgot the dude's name. But he said, I shot him 9 times, then I did this, did that. And they came and got him. I feel like this is the same thing. I'm like, dang, bro, you got to watch what you say.
Yeah.
I mean, you at a certain status, and they're watching you now for sure. Like, you Young Thug. Your whole name, Young Thug. Okay. So you already got white folks out there that don't like you. So they're going to do everything they can to try to put you in a situation.
Right.
And then you actually out here talking about details that actually happen.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You could be more creative.
You can be more
Not
yeah,
smart.
That's not the
smart.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna get locked up, but they're gonna get out.
Nah,
They're gonna
I don't
be.
think they said he ain't getting.
They say he ain't getting out.
No time soon, yo.
I done did a rap with all the falsified details, like you tell your chick when you get kabusted. You say that in a rap. Don't say the
but
real stuff.
Don't say the real stuff.
Bro.
Stuff that they got evidence for. That I mean, it's not.
Don't
Somebody
do that.
said some shit. They was like, "Yo,
I hope he do get out, but it don't look good.
Ice-T said it's hard. It's easy to convince people that you're a gangster, but it's hard to convince the feds that you're not a gangster or some shit like that. Ice-T came up with something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
you
like,
know why? Because people want to believe you number one, but feds, before they even come get you,
Yeah.
they got a whole amount of
Yeah.
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 The feds come get you. You in
Watch
trouble.
what you say.
Like, yeah, how can you convince them that I'm not this person when you've been saying
profile
it?
you, they do all of
Yeah.
that. The feds be like, yeah, and then even when they got you, they be like, yeah, let's feed them some more.
The feds get
Let's
back.
give them some more line.
Yeah.
You know,
So when they get you,
when they
you
really
sitting
win,
in there.
Oh, you said this right here,
Yeah.
and then there was this whole incident that went down.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's even more than that.
They got
people
pictures, they
working
got
with them.
videos,
That you
right?
know.
They got people that are like push you to it.
Yeah, right.
That's scary.
Encourage you to,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's foul, man.
Yeah, the game is rigged.
Because that's
Hey.
a business.
Just,
You think the
hey,
business
just
would
do
be,
right, man. Just do
getting
right.
crime off the street, blah, blah,
Do
blah.
right at
That's
all
the
times.
business. The business is filling the big house and all that.
Yeah,
They do.
filling them beds,
Yeah,
making them rooms.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's money, man.
Go ahead
You
with
can't let
that.
that money go.
That's it.
Like I saw something today. It was a Jim Crow law,
Yeah.
and it was in.
Y'all go do your research. You don't know what
What
that Jim Crow
state?
law.
I want to say it was still in Louisiana. That's what I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, yeah, it was Louisiana, where they put in a law back in the Jim Crow era, where basically to tilt the balance back. Say you in court, and you got say 10 jurors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're supposed to have basically like unanimous decision for you to get convicted. They switched it back to you only need say 8 votes to get convicted.
Okay.
Right?
I know y'all.
So then they this is I think 2020, 2021, they switched it back. All right, now you need regular like everybody else.
Yeah.
And they still wouldn't let those people out that got convicted.
That got convicted.
That's not fair either.
And it was over I want to say
Because
over
that was-
1,000 people.
That was the law
And
at that time.
No, but the reason they're not gonna let these people out, you ain't gonna get that money. Because most of these guys sitting in there for life sentences.
That's the same thing with
That's
the weed
crazy.
thing.
So
too.
they ain't gonna let them out.
That's crazy.
That's too much money. They gotta lose 1,000 guys
Mm-hmm.
in one state, one jail. It might not be one jail, but one
But still,
state.
one
1,000
state.
guys. You know how much money the
Yeah.
state gonna lose?
Come on,
But
y'all.
that's what it is, though. They gotta keep them beds filled, man.
Mm.
Crazy.
And unfortunately, it looked to us to keep them filled.
Right.
Yeah.
For real.
Keep us locked up,
Yeah.
man. It's crazy.
All right, y'all. It's Yes Man Radio.
I've been in my books lately, man.
You better be in your books.
You better
Get
read.
that knowledge.
I'm telling you, better
Oh, you
read.
keeping that
dog.
knowledge?
I've been looking for it, I guess, because I've been in my books. I've been listening to my 48 Laws of Power.
All
Like
of
I've
that.
been in my books lately, man.
All of that. Get in
I
your
like
books,
watching
man.
this
Think
guy
and
on
Grow
YouTube.
Rich.
He got named Smart. Go check him out, man.
All
That
right.
dude kick a bunch of knowledge, yo.
Smart.
Smart.
All
Better
right.
not be no dummy with a
He
name
kick a
like
bunch
that.
of knowledge, yo.
All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get into some commercials. Got to pay the bills when we come back. It's Yes Ma'am. Don't go nowhere. Peace.
Dang, y'all seen? I know y'all seen the shit about the abortion.
World Tune Radio, where the world tunes in. The West Coast's premier podcast network.
What's good? You're tuned in to Yes Ma'am Radio.
On World Tune Radio.
It's your girl, Fo Deuce.
This is GT, the big figure. It's your boy Primo, everybody's favorite cousin.
It's your boy D Truth in the building.
It's DJ R Son, aka Sonny Burns, the truth in the boot.
We live, baby, right now.
Not now, right now.
It's going down, yeah.
Woo!
The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Instincts going low, looking bad like a bat with an eye patch. All black through the woods with a backpack and a lit match. Spark one time, get the whole city looking like a dark shade of orange when I burn it down. What it is, what it do, hope. And everybody looking at me while I got them all in my sights. Picking them off, taking them out, looking like daylight in the night. And I'm killing so many if they really want to get involved. And everybody falling from the elevator, now I'm Bray Rice in this. It's like I'm rice and take a bite, it's nice. And I have a nice time with it. By the time that it finds the way to the right side of him, not even a Heimlich can save him. A selective finger to you imbeciles. Tell me what's been getting into you, envy will kill you. She said I'm a gentleman, I admit a lot of women sit up on my ottoman. I don't give a damn like an auto with no time to kill. I'm a feeling like the opposite of work, it's a work. And it never been a purpose thing to me. I just do what I love and it works for me. So I'm breaking every check and put the money in the push. I'm ready to be gunning to the finish and the getting of it. But everybody know I'm working in the sea. I do it differently, so only time will give me everything that I deserve. My end.
I just want to live forever. I just want my shit together. I just want to ride away. I just want to ride away. I just want
Welcome to Global City Media Center, the one place for all your media needs. I'm Chris Parks, owner and director of operations here. Our diverse space allows you to work and create freely, comfortably, and professionally. Take a look around. If you have any questions, we have QR codes posted at each station to guide you through everything we do here. Welcome and enjoy. This is Studio A. It features a 200 square foot soundstage and a 12 by 10 foot cyc wall. 10 programmable RGB LED lights allow you to fully customize your backdrop and create the perfect look for your production. It's used for podcasts, live streams, films, and music videos. This space is as dope as it gets. Click the link in the description below for prices and packages.
Hi, I'm Ryan with Media Makers, and this is Chris. And what we do here is make media. Not that TikTok stuff, dope stuff like this. And this. We've done everything from flyers to music videos, songs to films, commercials to tap dances. We make media basically everywhere. And what we want to do is teach you how to make media. Not just teach you how to make media, but teach you to make dope media. We offer all types of programs, and the goal is accessibility. Accessibility. We don't want your creativity to be hindered, so we invest in state-of-the-art technology to make sure that your dream gets out of your head and onto the camera. I've been teaching media for over 10 years, and I've seen the stuff that y'all make. I'm not impressed. You need my help. I've had lots of talented students come in and out of this studio, and now I want you to be our next great media maker. We're gonna flip off to something. We've got on-campus programs, after-school programs, internships, summer camps, space rentals, equipment rentals. What more do you need to make some dope stuff? Let me know, and we might get it for you. As a functioning production studio, we got clients coming in and out, and you will be a part of that production process. We put you in the driver's seat. At Media Makers, you make the media. It's all student curated, baby. For more information, go to www.mediamakers.org. Follow us on Instagram at MediaMakers.org.
What's good? You're tuned in to Yes Ma'am Radio
on World Tune Radio.
It's your girl, Fo Deuce.
This is GT, the big figure. It's your boy, Primo. Everybody's favorite cousin.
It's your boy, D Truth in the building.
It's DJ R Son, a.k.a. Sonny Burns, the truth in the booth.
We live, baby. Right now.
Not now, right now. It's going down, yeah.
Woo! The West Coast's premier podcast network.
What's good, y'all? It's Yes Man Radio. What's good? We do this on Thursdays, 7 o'clock on the West, 9 Central, 10 on the East, worldwide of the world, Craig. Make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend. We here on Thursdays, man.
Tell that person you don't like either.
Just tell him. We might could give him some good games.
Get on air and tell him you don't like
it.
Tell your ops, your arch nemesis.
Call in.
Tell him that dude you hate on your block.
Call in and talk all kind of trash. I want to hear the smoke.
The crossing guard, tell the crossing guard.
Tell the crossing guard.
The bagger at the your local grocery store.
I could not.
The dude to get the carts when you need money.
The cat to give you samples at Costco.
Damn.
Tell them. Tell them all. I cannot with y'all. Y'all gonna keep going.
The homeless dude that comes up to your car at the light, wave him over, and then when he comes over, think you gonna get some bread, you just tell him.
He's so mean. I cannot with him.
The dude that be sitting on the crate every day in front of the liquor store.
He definitely ain't gonna remember.
Don't tell him anyway. He'll tell somebody.
You give him a card though, he'll pass your cards out.
Hey, look, there you go. With a beer.
Yo, you about to give a homeless dude that change, and then he pulls out a phone talking about, yo, where is it?
Oh, I'm like, bro, you ain't getting
no IG.
Like, man, you get that's the worst. I snatched my dollar right there. If it's changed, not to change, I
Got a
understand.
13. He got an iPhone 13.
The homeless dude gonna beat you.
That's true.
His stinking ass gonna jump on you.
I'll run. Not to change, I understand. Yeah, nigga. Ain't nobody got to change.
You got AirPods and all that stuff.
Don't mess with them homeless dudes, man. Them jokers strong.
I seen a homeless dude in San Antonio with some fresh ass Air Maxes.
He more homeless.
Well, you know what?
I probably just gave him some shoes.
Just talking about this month, we did have a great time at the Juneteenth. It was awesome performances, awesome.
That was dope.
Yeah, the youth was just, man, there were so many talented youth. They was giving out medals and, just money and checks and all kinds of stuff for things they did. Best musical artists, they were 12, 13,
It was good seeing all those people together, man. All different kind of races, actually.
Yeah, so it was good, man. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody that was at the Juneteenth doing their thing for the community.
All the vendors.
All the vendors,
Shout out to D Truth with the word.
Yeah, shout out to D Truth. All right, Joe, we got the word for you.
Couldn't be here with us today.
Could be here with us today, but he'll be back next week. All right.
He's talking low.
So the word of the day. All right. D word is legacy.
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 What I was telling people.
you gotta
He got one. He got one. Get you one.
No, if it's on
Release-
paper, it's on
Release the Kraken.
I cannot.
That was good, actually. That was good.
I can't say that.
You got somebody album Legacy?
Okay. So yeah, legacy. The definition: a gift by will, especially, or money or other personal property. Another one is something transmitted by or received from an ancestor or predecessor or from the past. A candidate for membership in an organization who is given special status because of a familial relationship to a member.
You had that together real well because you heard what he said.
No, I didn't.
He said diabetes.
I cannot wait. You know what? It's summertime.
It's summertime, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
getting hot
but
too.
no,
We hot. Yes, man.
definitely. Being a legacy, you don't have to have kids. You just being a legacy, being real stand up.
Remember.
Period. Regardless of what the trend is, regardless of what everything else is going on, you doing the right thing, or you just standing up for what you believe in, and it's doing good by the community.
Look, people gonna know you. The internet
doing
never
good by
dies.
the community.
Just
You
look
can
right now.
do something you believe in
Not
and
going
be
nowhere.
Hitler. We're
Legacy,
not talking about that.
legacy. They gonna know me.
But yet,
Yeah, but your blood ain't in them.
so all right, y'all. Legacy. Go be a legacy in your community today, in your world today.
Yeah.
All right,
And
y'all.
tomorrow, go to Oathside Bar. Check me out. You know
There
what I'm
you
saying?
go. All right, you can start
Yeah,
right
all
there.
9 o'clock.
Tomorrow night, 9
9
o'clock.
o'clock.
Tomorrow, Oside Bar
Show
and
that
Grill,
support,
9
baby.
o'clock.
Oceanside,
Let's
California.
pack it out. Let's
Let's
pack
go.
it out.
On Coast Highway.
DJ Arson on the ones and twos, your favorite DJ. Woo.
Oathside down.
Come on, let's do it. All right, y'all got shout out before they come here and kick us off the air.
I'm be like Arson last time. Peace.
Ah.
Shout out to everybody.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night.
Everybody that follow us. Block News Live.
Yes.
Hey, but we was talking about in the break. It's real messed up with the women, man. Taking away rights. It's crazy out here.
Oh, yeah.
Stay strong. It's another reason we need to vote.
Yeah. Move to California.
Now California, we good.
Yeah.
It's a state they want to come to get it.
Yeah.
But still,
And I was talking to my
Gotta
sister
vote.
about that. Though. Like they gonna take away, sort of like birth control.
Yeah, it's like what's
Like
next?
dang, like I mean they might as well. If you can't do what you need to do or do the plan B or whatever, birth control is out the window pretty much.
Well,
You know
birth
what I'm saying?
control is more than not having kids. Birth control helps with
Educating
shrinking
youth.
of shrinking of cysts, fibroids.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Things
Yeah.
like that, and yeah, because when you take birth control, that helps with period, like your menstrual cycles not being as long, not being as painful because of those shrinkage of those things. But you want to educate yourself too before you
Yeah.
start putting the birth control in you too. So, but yeah, birth control is for a lot of other things than just not having kids. So,
Shout out to everybody using condom sense.
All right. Keep it safe. Yes. Be responsible, man.
Wrap it
For
up.
real.
Wrap it up, B.
Oh, that was funny.
Wrap it up.
Thank y'all
All
for
right,
coming out.
y'all.
God bless. Good
Everybody
night.
that rocks with Yes Ma'am, God bless you. God bless everybody. And yeah, it was a great month, Juneteenth. Just the whole culture. Just keep on telling your people about it. Keep educating. It doesn't stop in
You gotta
February.
celebrate
It doesn't
Juneteenth.
stop in June.
More,
It should be
more.
every day that we're celebrating each other and educating each other. So, all right, y'all. It's Yes Man Radio.
See you next time.
Deuce love the kids.
West, West.
Peace.
World Tune Radio, where the world tunes in. The West Coast's premier podcast network.